Nestled among the verdant slopes of Nashik lies the epicenter of the wine revolution in India, Sula Vineyards. For over 20 years, Sula has been at the forefront of innovation and quality when it comes to winemaking. Today, Sula is synonymous with fine Indian wine and continues to craft extraordinary experiences around wine.
Welcome to Sula Vineyards. I'm Rajiv Samant, founder and CEO of Sula, and all of us welcome you to your time here at our beautiful vineyard. Enjoy, take some time, learn about this beautiful beverage called wine, and we really hope that when you leave here, you will have discovered which your favorite wine is. That would be a great result today. Enjoy yourselves.
Like many entrepreneurs before him, Sula founder Rajiv Samant started out to solve a problem he faced personally: the absence of high-quality homegrown wines. As luck would have it, his family already owned a large plot in Nashik, and it was only a matter of time before Rajiv realized that the climate of Nashik was perfect for making wine. With the help of renowned winemaker Kerry Damsky, he embarked on the journey to turn his dreams into reality.
Sula really started in the year 1999 when we crushed our first grapes. I myself had come back from California, back to India a few years before that, and I landed up right here at this piece of land and planted the first wine grapes in Nashik, Sauvignon Blanc. About 2 years before that, in 1999, we crushed. We had built a small winery. It was all very exciting, very difficult. We didn't even have a roof over the top of the winery when we crushed our first time. And it took us about a year to produce our first bottle. So in 2000, we sold our first bottle of Sula wine. Sula is really the spiritual home of Indian wine. This is where the wine revolution began in India. As a result of Sula starting right here back in '99, over the last 20 years, Nashik has become the acclaimed home and cradle of Indian wine known across the globe. Since then, 80% of India's wine is now produced in Nashik, and most of that by Sula.
Sula arrived on the Indian wine scene as a bold and audacious pioneer. It has only gone from strength to strength ever since, growing in capacity as well as variety. This isn't surprising at all, given the incredible amount of planning, technique, and technological finesse that goes into producing every single bottle of Sula wine.
So the winemaking process begins in our vineyards, where the grapes are harvested when they're at the absolute perfect level of ripeness. Once the grapes are received at the winery, we begin the winemaking process, which, depending on whether we're making a red, white, or a rosé wine, can be a little bit different. The winemaking process is a very simple process. The first step is growing the perfect quality of grapes. Second is fermenting the grapes and converting the sugar of the grapes into wine. After that, the wine is aged. After aging, the wines are blended, filtered, stabilized, and bottled. Once the fermentation process is over, the wine then undergoes an aging process. This process can either occur in stainless steel tanks or in oak barrels, which you see behind me. The aging process, depending on the type of wine, can be anywhere from a few months to about 15 months or 1.5 years.
While barrel aging is a vital step that imbues wine with rich wooden aromas and textures, the production of wine barrels requires large amounts of water. In addition, wine production is typically energy intensive, with large amounts of power used for heating, ventilation, and cooling in particular. Sula has always prided itself on being a green and responsible wine producer and has taken very aggressive measures to counteract the usual environmental pitfalls of the wine industry.
Sula is one of the most sustainable wine companies on earth. You will see yourself as you walk around here the hundreds of solar panels that we've installed on our roofs, our rainwater harvesting reservoir, and so many things that are going on in the background. This entire site is an organic site, so we do not spray any chemical, fertilizer or pesticide. And we set ourselves strong targets to reduce our water use per case of wine produced that goes into each bottle, to reduce our power use, to reduce the plastic in our packaging. 99% of our packaging is recyclable. And these are the kinds of things that we are very, very proud of. In 2005, we started India's first tasting room at a winery. That started the whole Indian wine tourism journey as well. Right behind you have the amphitheater, which again is historic, the site of India's first Vineyard music festival, Sula Fest. Live music in a beautiful location in the middle of vineyards. You're sipping on a glass of wine and enjoying a musician coming in from Assam or from London or wherever it might be. We have so many restaurants around here, each of them giving you a different cuisine.
Here at Sula Vineyards, relishing some heavenly Indian wines with silky French names is just the start of your adventure. Our property also offers luxurious stays in the lap of nature and the very best in gastronomy. With its wide range of wines and cuisines, cosmopolitan ethos, and natural beauty as far as the eye can see, Sula Vineyards will transport you to a unique world of delights.